When South Africa began their 2015 Rugby World Cup campaign with a shock loss to Japan, it created doubt on how far the team would go in the competition. 5 weeks later, the Boks are on the brink of a third Rugby World Cup final. But first, they must face the defending champions New Zealand in the semi-finals.
This is probably the best team that I believe that's ever played the game. If you just look at the record the last 4 years after the World Cup, usually after the World Cup there's a decline in performance, so they just got better after the previous World Cup, which hasn't happened in World Rugby.
The statistics back Meyer's conclusion. After winning the World Cup in 2011, New Zealand have played 52 matches, losing only 3, boasting a win percentage of over 90. One of those losses came against the Springboks last year, and that knowledge will give the Boks confidence going into this last 4 encounter at Twickenham.
I think it's more a question of we have to execute very, very well, use every single opportunity and defend for our lives. And whenever we have a chance, we've always scored enough tries. That wasn't the problem. We've always scored 4 tries, 3 tries against them and had more chances. I think it's more a question of backing our defence and be very, very disciplined in this team.
South Africa have named an unchanged starting lineup for the match, but recalled veteran lock Victor Matfield to the bench in anticipation of a hugely tense end to the game. Matfield, the 2007 World Cup winner, retired from international rugby after the 2011 tournament, but made himself available again last year.
I believe this is a team that can win the World Cup and I want to be part of it. I also said I don't know what my role will be, if it's to help maybe some of the younger players, hopefully play. Now I get a chance to be there, hopefully at the end when it's close against the #1 team in the world. So it's going to be a big occasion and really an honour and privilege to be part of it.
The head-to-head contest between the two sides puts the All Blacks above the Springboks with 10 wins in 12 meetings. The South Africans will want to work at improving this record against the All Blacks in a match that has been likened to a final. Celestine Carone, CCTV.